Alrighty then. So I've got the mic in my hand. I'm outside on the porch of one of the other buildings again, and wow, that waveform looks crazy. Is it? Is it? I think it's recording, right? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. So it's just a little close to my face, so the waveform looks a little silly. So I'm on the porch again. It is not a nice day. Last time I recorded was like on a Monday, so I recorded really early, and now I'm recording on a Thursday, so I'm like really right up to the wire. So there's been a lot of time that's passed. I got a little sicky too, so like it's been a bit of a silly one. But I'm on the porch because the last couple days it's been raining, which isn't all that fun. And it's actually currently drizzling right now. It's also very, very windy. So the wind definitely ain't helping at all. But that's kind of what that's about. It's also kind of cold. I'm in my sweatshirt and like my work clothes and stuff, and it's kind of chilly. The wind is not helping me at all. Um, the podcast is now available wherever you listen to podcasts. So I put it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and of course, it's on YouTube. But a little fun fact about that is to set it up on other websites, you have to have an RSS feed, which you can do via Spotify by uploading the MP3s. But for whatever reason, when you classify videos as podcasts in YouTube, it doesn't set it up as an RSS feed, which seems like it'd be a very simple thing to do, but it just doesn't. So now it's it's available everywhere, which is it is what it is, which is kind of cool. I also, I believe I don't know, think it was up in the last time, but it is now. I have a silly website, shpioty.com, because I think it's funny. And there's a section for all the different kind of things that I do, and I coded it myself, and it's kind of janky, but it's very silly, and I think it's funny. So you should probably check it out. It's just very silly. I've got a section on the podcast, of course. I've got a section on the YouTube, and I've got a section on my AniList because I don't know. It's most of what I do is just talking crap about manga or anime, so might as well list it. I built a Lego set with my boyfriend since the last time. We went it's the Jazz the Jazz Quartet episode. Oh my gosh, I am losing my mind. I feel like a crazy person lately. Like my mind simply does not rest on anything. I'm probably just anxious or like nervous about something, but my brain doesn't work these days. But I built the Jazz Quartet with my boyfriend. It's Lego set 21334. I wrote it down in case people were interested. It's the one that has, so there's a piano player, a trumpet player, a bass player, and a drum player. So I built the piano player and the trumpet player, and then my boyfriend built the bass player and the drum player, and it was very fun. I don't know. I had a good time building Lego sets. I haven't built it in a while. I bought it back in December, and I only ever just got around to finishing it. But I'm glad I did. I'm glad I got to finish the set because it's been kind of staring at me for a while, and now I built it, and now it's up, which is good. I've been thinking about Minecraft a lot lately, just like in general. It's been a thing on my mind. I've probably put like a billion hours into Risky Rain over the past 2 weeks, and I probably put like half an hour into Minecraft. But I've been thinking a lot about Minecraft, and specifically my memories with Minecraft. I don't want to go too far into it because I think it's a topic that me and the guest will probably go over. But I've just been thinking a lot about Minecraft and where it's going and my relationship to the game. And I don't know, I've just been dwelling on it a bit. And in specific, I've been thinking about making a sort of lore video about it. I have like a rough draft of a lore video written somewhere. But because I played essentially as Minecraft as like the short version. Minecraft was my only game from when I started playing games on computer on my laptop in like 2015 or so, up until essentially the pandemic. I played only Minecraft, and then once the pandemic hit, I played Portal 1 and 2, and I got into other games, and I played Genshin for a year and lost a bunch of money. There were some poor decisions definitely made. But and then I'd go back and forth and get into Minecraft. And since what is it? And for Minecraft though, I played solo just by myself up until about the winter of 2018, when I started playing on a server. And I've been involved with server hosting, either hosting my own server or advising people that are hosting servers or doing whatever, ever since. Including now, like I have a server that I play on with my friends and stuff, and it's a good time. But there's a lot of lore involved with it, not necessarily with like the actual lore of the servers, where it's like, oh yeah, on this server we had a magic system in it, blah blah blah, or we had a history and a blah blah blah. It's like the actual lore of the people. It's just like an actual history, just like what happened, what friends we made, what people we lost. It's like genuinely kind of a lot. And so I've been thinking about doing that, and I also might do Minecraft Memory Lane with Jordan on the pod, or Jordan, because I think it'd be funny to get him on the pod. It's gonna be a little hard, and I can't do it with him IRL because he's British and currently lives in Britain on a silly little island. So like, that's gonna be kind of hard to get him here, or for me to go there. It's kind of expensive, so I'm probably just gonna call him in. But I do want to get him on the pod and talk about stuff, probably Minecraft and music, and I don't know, maybe we'll just shoot the shit. I don't know. It'll be silly. Speaking of getting people on the pod, I'm trying to get, of course, Jordan, but he's British, and then also Toondy3, who I shouted out, and I think either episode 0 or episode 1, but Toondy3, he's coming over next couple weekends to do other stuff, and during one of those weekends we're probably gonna find time to record a pod episode, and I think it'll be funny. We'll talk about different things. I don't really have a set plan yet, but I think it'd be funny to talk to him about some stuff. I forgot to bring a drink out with me. I knew I forgot something. Rats, I'm so thirsty. But yeah, I can see the wind getting picked up by this. It's so unfortunate. But I've been thinking about Minecraft. I wrote down, I'm thinking about Minecraft a lot lately, twice on my little notes. I'm realizing I have it before and after this guest section. This is so, this shows just how much I've been thinking about Minecraft, really, because I just need I'm just thinking about playing more as well, because I just want to play more. I just want to play more Minecraft because it's fun, and I keep falling out of it, and I need to find a way to stay more involved with it. And I know there's definitely ways to do it. I think currently my life's a little hectic for it, but I do really want to just be able to play Minecraft and enjoy it, and maybe even make some funny moments again, because I think they are some of my happiest gaming memories, playing Minecraft with friends and having a good time. It's a very sweet part. It holds a sweet spot in my heart. And also, of those times, SimCity, if you know, you know, and if you don't know, you'll know eventually, most likely. But SimCity, especially during it was kind of during the tail end of the pandemic and stuff, but I spent an inordinate amount of time building a city in my name and running it, and having all of the people kind of have second homes there, and all of the events and stuff would always take place there. And I want to return to that. I liked having such a large, never-ending project, and having all the people always be there, so you'd always run into each other, and it was just always very fun. And I want to return to that. So SimCity might make a return next time we reset the server, because I miss it a lot, because it was really one of my favorite things. But something else I want to talk about. This is going to be a shorter episode of the pod. Life's been hectic, and it's cold out here, man. Did I mention that it's drizzling? Because it is. I was going to do this out on a picnic table, but now I'm under a porch. What's it called? Ooh, I guess this isn't even the big topic, because I guess Minecraft is, because it was on here twice. But I recently, and by recently I mean this morning, or maybe this afternoon, I don't really know. At some point today, I was on my phone and I saw the trailer for the Wild Robot. a new DreamWorks movie, and holy moly, after what feels like a lot of letdowns by DreamWorks, like movies that they just kind of made and didn't promote and just kind of like let kind of flop into existence. Like what is it? Abominable. Like there was like the Abominable Snowman movie, which is like kind of just like appeared and then disappeared immediately. And then there's Orion in the Dark, which seems to like I don't even know like if it came out yet. Like it was so lacklusterly promoted, and then of course I've seen the stuff for and then of course Megamind 2, which just looked so bad I don't even want to watch it. And like they seem to have just flopped out a bunch of stuff, and then now there's talks about the Kung Fu Panda 4 movie, and it's like, oh boy, Kung Fu Panda 4. It's not like we had a perfect trilogy with maybe the best movie in DreamWorks' catalog in it, but no, we'll make a fourth one, sequel trilogy. Like that's ridiculous. And seeing DreamWorks kind of fall back on one of its core three, being Shrek, Madagascar, and Kung Fu Panda, like to see them fall back on it again is kind of rough, and to watch them treat Megamind so poorly is just also rough. But then we get this trailer for The Wild Robot, and the second I saw it, I looked it up, and then I realized that it was based on a book, and I thought to myself, hey, isn't the most recent DreamWorks movie that I saw in theaters a really good retelling of a book? And it is, because I watched The Bad Guys when it was in theaters, and it was a banger. It was such a banger. It's based off the books, and they made some tweaks, and they made it work, and it's really good. I really liked The Bad Guys. Like, literally within a week of me watching it, I watched it with a friend. Like, I watched it with a friend in theaters, and then later I watched it with another friend, because I was like, hey, have you seen it yet? And then we watched it. Like, it's just such a good movie. But anyway, the Wild Robot trailer released. The trailer was really good. It's very much... as many I read a couple articles about it too, because I'm insane. But articles would kept being like, it's kind of like WALL-E, and it's kind of like WALL-E in the sense that it's like there's a robot in nature or in a world without humans, and it's trying to do stuff, right? Which is very WALL-E, and WALL-E has the a lot of prestige behind it, and it's very good, and it's like, wow, that's so crazy that there's a movie, and then wow, this is probably sounds awful, but what's it called? So the fun part is it's like very few words. There was exactly one line of dialogue in the entire thing, and it's right at the end of the trailer. So like it's very obviously channeling WALL-E in some sense, where it's a lot of environmental storytelling of this robot in nature, in a place where it shouldn't be, learning to be one with nature or learning from nature. Very exciting stuff. I love the trailer. It was super cool. I'm really hoping the movie deals with the passage of time. Like, I haven't read the books or the book that it's based off of, The Wild Robot, but in the trailer it shows the robot finding like an egg, and then it shows the duckling that came from it, or like the bird that came from it, and then it shows him, like the robot running with the bird, and then the bird flying off. So I really hope it deals with like the passage of time in a way that is slightly more than that. Like, I really hope it like really hones in on just like the enormity of time and like what it is and stuff. I really hope. So there's exactly one shot in the trailer that shows a human city that's like circular and like very Future City-esque. But I'm really hoping that I hope there's just so much lore. I just hope there's so much lore that just isn't said and just exists. I'm so excited for a movie that just exists and doesn't explain itself, and just explains the one passage of time that we get to see and nothing more. Like, I love that kind of thing where we just get plopped in and we see the cool thing and then we pop out, and then whatever else is there is just up to speculation. But yeah, the one shot of the human city, then like along with the burning of the woods, intercut with the growing up of the bird, like it really has a sense of scale and emotion And a lot of the comments of the trailer were like, wow, this trailer made me cry. It didn't make me cry, but I understand where they're coming from, where just the raw artistry of it really had something to say. And I'm really glad that DreamWorks is able to channel that again, because, like, you know, recently they haven't been doing too good, and just in general, they're just a really inconsistent studio. Like, literally, first two movies, they went, like, absolute dog shit ants directly into Prince of Egypt, which is, like, honestly kind of the GOAT. Like, it's a good movie. Like, they went truly from the worst to the best, and ever since they've kind of been trying to figure it out, because, like, Road to El Dorado, banger movie, awful marketing, and then it's like, oh, Sinbad, banger movie, awful marketing, and then it's like, oh, and we accidentally made Home, which is like the most lukewarm movie in existence, and hard marketed it. And then we made Monsters vs. Aliens, which is a cult classic, if I do say so. And, like, they just, and then, like, Megamind 2, and it's like, I don't know, they're just not a consistent studio. But then they have some bangers. Like, of course, they have the bangers. They've got the Kung Fu Panda 2s. They've got the Hunger Games, the How to Train Your Dragon series, which is really just a banger. They've got the first Megamind movie. They got all, like, most of the Shreks, not the third one. The fourth one actually kind of bangs, but you didn't hear that from me. But, like, I don't know, DreamWorks has just been really inconsistent, and I hope that this movie really captures something, because I miss it. I missed when DreamWorks would just kind of pop out a banger and kind of just leave it at that. But yeah, that's kind of all I got today. It's just a little short, a little update episode. It's real cold out here. Dinner, I don't know. I'm probably gonna eat the leftover chili that I've got, because I've got a lot of leftover chili from last night, but I might make something new. I might make something with some chicken or some pork or something, but I think it's probably just gonna be leftover chicken. Not chicken, chili. Leftover chili. But yeah, that's kind of a little Simi update for Simi Podcast this week. Hopefully next week is a guest episode and it's, like, stupidly long or something, but that's the goal. That's the little holdover for you guys. I think it's gonna, like, storm soon, actually, with the wind and what I'm looking at. It's very gray out there, but yeah, I think I'm gonna have chili for dinner. I hope you guys enjoy yourselves. I'm getting rained on. I'm under a porch. I'm like 8 feet in from an edge. How am I getting wet? Yeah, I'm going to pack this stuff up. I'm going to have chili for dinner. I might have chili right now, actually, to be honest. Anyway, have a good day, guys. Hope you enjoyed the little Simi update. There it is.